Hi, Moondog here. Today we're going to talk about quick fill ammo storage tubes. And as the name implies, these are tubes that are made to store, in this case, 22 long rifle and 22 short ammunition, and quickly fill a tube-fed magazine rifle like this Marlin 60 here. And just to note, there is a chamber flag inserted and there are no rounds inside of the rifle, so this has been made safe for this discussion here. And what is a quick fill ammo tube? Well, it is a tube that you fill with ammo. Now, you insert the ammo one at a time into the tube, and in this case you would insert it bullet end first into the tube, because that way, when you pour it out into your magazine tube, they are oriented in the correct direction. Since you're pouring them in rim and first, they will be pointing bullet end outward or forward, and they'll feed into your rifle correctly. So once you load each tube, and one of the interesting things is, the cool things is, you can fill each tube with a different kind of ammo if you have a different need or use, whether it's a hollow point or lead round nose or just regular round nose. So anyway, you've got the tube filled up, and it comes in a set of 10 tubes, and actually it originally comes with the shorter rubber stopper at the end, these shorter red ones, which take up even less room on them. They are approximately 16 inches in length, so the shorter ones definitely take up less room, but I prefer, they come with a set of longer stoppers at the end. I like these because it has a little indented end there. It makes it easy to pull off, and because they're just a little bit larger, they're less likely to get lost at a bench or a tabletop, so I prefer these. So actually, once you get them off, you simply take your rifle and you insert it inside the ammo tube, just like your brass tube, and voila! Your rifle is filled up in about the time it would take you to individually load one round into your rifle. You have effectively loaded your entire rifle. In fact, let's do a quick comparison here with a timer and see how long it takes to load up a rifle. Okay, so let me... okay. And I've got my tube, and let's start. Six seconds. All right. And compare that with just loading individually. Let's see how long that takes. Actually, that could have been a little bit faster because the last round was just sort of wiggling at the end there. So let me do that one more time just to be fair here. Okay. All right. Five seconds. Okay, even faster. So yeah, if this end isn't sort of like wiggling out there, the last round will just slide right in. All right, so let's compare that to loading individually. And actually, it's really easy to unload a loaded tube into a storage tube. You just insert the tube into your mag tube and just pour it right in. So let's compare that with loading it individually. Okay, I'll load it from this box here, and actually, to be fair, you probably, well, load it from, you can load it from the box, or let's say even faster if you pour it right into your hand there. A lot of folks will just grab a handful of bullets and just load your port that way. So let's do it that way, and let's start. Of course, having them all in one hand makes it a little bit slower because you have to orient each bullet correctly, because if you put it in the wrong way, then it's kind of a hassle. This particular model holds a little over 15 rounds, but 15 rounds is a good round number. I believe this holds actually 17, but this is a Glenfield 60, by the way. It is a Sears and Roebuck, back when Sears used to actually sell firearms. It is a Sears version of the Marlin 60, made by Marlin. Just a little bit of trivia there. This is my first rifle, by the way. And there you go. How much time was that? 45 seconds. All right, so 45 seconds versus 5 seconds. So we're talking 7 times faster to reload your firearm. So, okay, you may be thinking 40 seconds, big deal. That's not a lot of time. But you multiply that over a whole range visit, and you know, time is money, especially nowadays. Especially if you are at a range that charges by the hour, you know, that time is precious, so to speak. I mean, I would rather spend those extra minutes shooting rather than reloading, but you know, that's just the way I roll. That's the way I prefer to run things. So, why would you not want these? Well, one of the first things that comes to mind about them is when you first see them, and when I first saw these, I thought, what's the big deal? It is just a piece of plastic and a rubber stopper. I mean, I could make this myself. Especially, maybe if you're lucky and you have stuff laying around, some tubes laying around in your garage or in your basement. Yeah, great. More power to you. But I thought the same thing, and I made my own. Yes, that is duct tape.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
And as you can see, it's actually a little too long. Yes, I could load this up with approximately 20 rounds, but that's really not that great, because if I tried pouring this in here, 5 rounds would stick out. So yeah, this is 15 rounds, so I've got a lot of extra space in here. And the worst off about this, not only does it look ugly, but unless you're really into the sort of duct tape aesthetic, is that this actually cost roughly $6 and change when I had to add up all the parts. I sourced this from a plastics seller online, and I got the rubber stopper, I think, on eBay or Amazon. So all in all, this was about $6. Compare that to you get 10 of these in a pack for 20 bucks. So $2 a piece versus $6, and I still need to, you know, hacksaw this end here to get the, you know, to get the right length, unless I like this extra wasted space. Much more cost effective actually to buy these from Quick Fill. Which also lends another question about these things. If you notice, they are a little flimsy, and that's another criticism people have about this. Is I could probably snap this in half with one hand. Yeah, I'll fully admit that. But as they say, there is strength in numbers. So yes, by itself, a little bit flimsy, but together, bundled together, with just a little bit of, with just a rubber band, and much more durable and resilient. So all you can do is bundle them together, and yeah, there's your solution. There's my solution right there to making these a lot less fragile. Maybe you have your own solution. Maybe you have some sort of storage case solution that works for you. I thought I had was maybe if you had a crossbow and you had a special case or quiver for your bolts. I don't know. Or maybe you created something using a foam pipe insulation or a pool noodle. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm actually curious if you have a better solution than just putting a rubber band on them. So that's one way to address the fragility of these. The other thing is, as you know, especially with this one, the length of them. It's about 16 inches long, so they definitely will not fit inside of an ammo case, at least none that I know of, unless you have an RPG case or something. So what do you do if it won't fit in your ammo case? Well, simple enough. They fit right next to your rifle. In fact, these fit snugly inside of probably any rifle, locked rifle case or pad rifle bag. So yeah, just put them in with your rifle and you're good to go. Well, depending on your local laws in your municipality, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer and I don't know what where you live. So these are not magazines, so you wouldn't be necessarily violating the loaded magazine law if you had some sort of loaded magazine law where you live, because these are just storage tubes. There's no spraying. You can't fire from your rifle from one of these. So these are not magazines. But check with your local laws. Check with your lawyer.
Objection!
Whether or not you can store these with your rifle or not. But inside a rifle case, very safe and secure. Again, if you have a better solution, please let me know in the comments because I'm curious. So there you go. My thoughts on the quick fill ammo tube. If you're interested in picking up some of these yourself, they're available on Amazon. The current price, I believe, is a little less than $20 for 10 of them. And they do make them for other calibers. If you have a 22 Magnum or 17 HMR, those have slightly wider rims, so they will not fit on this one, but they do make a version for those. And they also make a version if you have a Henry Big Boy lever action rifle. They have a larger bore, larger caliber version for large caliber centerfire, like 44 or 357 or 38 special. Hey, there you go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you got something out of it. And if you did, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Moondog, out. Hey, if you like this video, please share it on social media. Facebook, forums, MeWe, whatever platform you're on. And if you want to see more videos, check out moondogindustries.com.